working? Hello? Hello. This is the kind of stuff I love. Hello? Anybody? Anybody here? Hello? Ah, now I can see you. Excellent. Okay. All right. Can you hear me? Hope you can. Hello? Hey, guys. See, if this works in any kind of way. Okay. Let me see if I can make any adjustments there as far as the voice goes. See if we can get it a little better. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Is it better? Okay. Is it working now? Okay, good. Sound is better, apparently. Sorry about that. Had a couple of technical difficulties here. For some odd reason, it didn't want to work the way it usually does. So had to move it around a little. I hope the video gets better too. All right. Hey, Tony, Alex, Steve, Gil. Good to see you. Logan. Hi there. All right. Fantastic. That was a rough start. Whew. Yeah. Okay. That always gets me fired up a little. So how is everybody? I hope you are all well after this rather rough start. Yeah, you're right about that, Steve. We live, we learn. Always a challenge, ain't it? If you thought you'd had everything set up and all of a sudden. Yeah. Hey, Nara. Excellent. Oh, you're work. Oh, I'm sorry, Gil, that you're working. Well, unfortunately, Brad is too. He just sent me a message a couple of minutes ago that he's at the stores and got to install some stupid computers. So, yeah, he's not looking forward to that. I think nobody is working on a Saturday. So yeah, glad you could all make it. Let's get into it. First of all, I want to present something. I don't think Lock Butcher's here, not yet anyway. Hope he gets to join in here in a minute. And for the reason being, he sent me this wonderful soap, which I will be using today. The Holy Black Shaving Soap. This is a really nice, nice warm, spicy type cologne scent. So yeah, we'll be using that. Thank you very much to Lock Butcher, aka Jeff. Thank you for gifting me this. This came during the week. I think Thursday. So haven't used it yet. Did just a. All right, I've got to turn the notices off here too. If you hear something weird bidding, that's somebody writing on Instagram. So yeah, I might have to turn that down. All right. So okay, I guess we'll get into it for today. I've got two razors of choice. I've got the 39C, the Merkur 39C slant with the long handle and the heavy handle. Hey Andrew, glad you could make it. How is everything? And I've got the RazoRock Stealth slant, the hammer, basically. Hey Cap, glad you could pop in. Fantastic. So how's the competition so far? You're already there? Now, like I said, I've got the choices between these two. Whatever you guys want to see, go ahead, and I'll be using it. Just let me know. As far as the brush goes, I need to. Unfortunately, he's not here either. I got this wonderful horsehair brush from Grey Dog, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I've played around a little with it just to kind of get the idea of you know how to handle it, and it's fantastic. It's really soft, wonderful brush. So I wanted to thank him personally, but unfortunately, apparently he's not here yet. So how is everybody? To all the new arrivals. All right. Well, I'll give you a couple more minutes on deciding on that razor. Need some input, otherwise I'm going to make the choice. Okay, we got one with the Stealth. Yeah, hey, Steve, on that brush, that handle is fantastic. This is a vintage, I'd say 60s, 70s German handle that he restored with a horsehair knot. And on the last live shave, he asked me if I had used one and get in touch with him, and I did. And he was extremely kind to go ahead and send this. I'm absolutely thrilled about it. So I wanted to thank him personally here. The sledgehammer. Okay, so that's 2 for the Stealth. All right, 3 for the Stealth. All right. True. Those horsehair knots, they are extremely soft. It's actually what I would consider something like a paintbrush, and this is in no way in any kind of way meant negative, but it's more you know towards the painting motion, because it doesn't have huge amount of backbone, but it's really nice and soft. So we'll see how I get along on that. Options on the razor: 39C with the long handle, Makua, or RazoRock Stealth. Stainless steel, heavy as heck. Hey Matthew, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Carrie, good evening. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties here. I had to just cancel it all and restart. Something went wrong. Something didn't feed. The microphone wasn't working and all that kind of stuff. So stealth. All right, I guess we shall be using the stealth. I'm getting more and more on the stealth. All right. So part of that package that Lock Butcher sent me, since he's not here either, it was part of this soap package, the Holy Black. He sent me along a little bit of memorabilia for the Holy Black. I got the sticker and the keychain. So thrilled to bits, and I just wanted to say thank you. If he does pop up, I'll. Okay, stealth wins by a landslide. I'm getting that. And part of the package was a pack of Dorco Prime Platinums. Now I have tried them before, and they're actually not a bad blade. So I'll be popping that in. Let me just get the other razors out of the way. We'll be popping that in this beauty here, just so you can see. Hopefully I can get the camera a little bit better. And this thing is massive. See the inside? There we go. Well, Alex, yeah, I would have sent you a message. Don't worry about it. On the live shave. So let's go ahead and pop the Dorco Prime in there. First shave, brand new blade. This is what they look like. They got a really nice print on them. And there's a lot of people out there that are kind of dissing Dorcos a little bit. These primes, they're actually really not a bad blade. Very nice and sharp, mild, not rough at all. So this is a 3-piece. Just kind of putting that together, just to let you see how the bottom plate, what that looks like. Let's see if that shows up. I've got 4 days of growth. I was a little lazy this week. I shaved on the 4th and went to a friend's house up in North Carolina. The evening was yeah, lots of alcohol, lots of fireworks and all that kind of stuff. It was a good and long evening, and had plenty of fun with him and his family. And unfortunately, I'm at an age where I don't deal very well with, let's say, larger amounts of alcohol. I had a hangover like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, and it's basically it took me till Thursday to kind of get back on my feet, because I drove back Wednesday right after 4 hours of sleep, hangover. Yeah, Thursday was basically just so. Yeah, it was definitely good times, Logan. Absolutely, definitely. So. Alex, you are correct. This is, I think, considered a personal defense weapon in at least 7 states. So it is extremely heavy. I got to put it on a scale to see how heavy it actually is. But yeah, just so you can see the blade exposure and the line lines up fairly well. Let's see there. Just make sure it's all tight. Looking good. Not skewed in any kind of way. So, all right. Let me dip the brush a little bit, get some water in there. And with the horsehair, I'm only going to shake it out. I'm not going to pinch it. The hair is a little prone to, you know, since it's slightly soft. I don't want to damage it. So let's get lathering. Wonderful scent, the Holy Black. First time I ever get to use it. And this is a softer soap. I can definitely mash it about with my fingers. Yeah, I might have to keep it under the pillow, but normally I've got a I think it's a 9-iron standing by the door, just in case somebody thinks he can get inside the house. I've got a wicked slice with that thing. So look at that, lathered up in no time. That's plenty. Let me go wet the face real quick. Yeah. So since I haven't gotten out of the shower all too far along, let's see how this does. Ooh, and we're dry. Okay. Just get my water there. I think I overloaded this soap way too much, and as you can see, due to the softness, it does better if you paint it on. Not so much the scrubbing action. So for exfoliation purposes, you might want to pick something like a boar. The horse is more for painting on. This is probably a really good brush to do a bowl lather in. Oh yeah, it's seriously thick. I overloaded the brush way too much. I got carried away there a little bit. I'm just gonna have to see if I can thin that out a little bit. Just add some water. Nice comment, Matthew. Yep, the zombie killer. Maybe we should rename the slant to the zombie killer. Let's see how it does with the 4 days of growth I got. Oh, that is still very thick. This stuff can take some water, I'm telling you. As far as lathering goes, I think I'm getting into the range that Steve's always in. Hey Jeffrey, good to see you. Thanks for showing. Glad you could make it. I know you gents are all busy on a Saturday, so I appreciate it that you guys are taking your time. Check this out. That is plenty of lather, and it's still pretty thick and creamy. So yeah, let's get going here with the RazoRock Stealth Slant. What is it? A Dorco Prime Platinum, first use, with the Holy Black shaving soap. Let's get going here. Nice and smooth. Blade's pretty good. Works well on this razor. I mean, the true test will be the against the grain. Now, Steve, I've seen that you also used a slant on your last shave. Really good video. I'm telling you what, this stuff is mowing it down. scent is fantastic. Let's see, just get some water on my fingers here. Oh yeah, it's good slickness too. Really can't complain about this soap. Now Jeff sent it to me because he had a little bit of an issue with some reactions to probably something one of the oils in there. So he couldn't properly use it, and he asked me if I would like it to feature it, and so I'm very, very thankful for that. Ciscotopia, hey, glad you could make it. Hey, IMCNDN27. I guess that's supposed to stand for I'm Canadian. Hey, Judge Barney. Wow. Glad you guys could make it and take the time and in your busy days to join me here on the live. This is fantastic. Thank you very much. So yeah, things are moving along really nice. Are you sure? Yeah, that lawnmower blade will do the same time. Yeah, good one, Logan. No, but the combination is great. Really nice, smooth, fairly efficient. Now, with the size head that this thing has, I'm not sure how it would do if I would shave, let's say, under the nose, or in the tighter areas where you have to maneuver a little bit. It is a good size head that's on this thing. Now it's not killer aggressive. It's just nice and efficient. It's really smooth. I'm liking it. Soap is really good. Really nice slickness, everything. All right. Lock Butcher, fantastic. You could make it. I've been wanting to say thank you for this soap and all the other stuff that you sent. So thank you very, very much. Using the Dorco Prime today in the RazoRock Stealth stainless steel. Just to let you know, for those of you who have just arrived, I'm just gonna add some water and rinse a little bit. Really nice and slick soap. Scent is fantastic. Now, scent strength on this, I'd say, is probably somewhere in between a 6 and a 7. This is a little bit of a more prominent scent that's on this soap, and I'm really liking it. I mean, I don't mind a strong scented soap at all. Oh, Matthew, tool and die maker. I'm an injection molder. Just saying. Yeah, hey, thank you so much for showing up, Jeff. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for sending the soap. All right, let's do the second round against the grain. That's better. Yeah, I overloaded the brush a little on that soft soap. Now we're getting into the consistency that I like. Like Jeff Smith, I do prefer a little bit of a wetter lather, like that kind of soft ice consistency. Some people call it yogurty. I don't like it too pasty. I get better results with a wetter lather. It's a little more slick. and I just like it that way. The nice thing is everybody can dial that into their own preference. Injection molding, plastic. I'm a process engineer. After what, I don't know, been injection molding for over 20 years now. Cold water lathers, not so much. I typically soak the brush in lukewarm water, and yes, I'm a wet head. Hey, look at that. A lot of plastics guys here today. That's pretty neat, Cisco. All right, we're gonna go against the grain. Oh yeah, very nice and smooth. That's a good blade. Of course, the only downside to this heavy razor is you don't really get a whole lot of that nice feedback. A little bit, but the stainless steel doesn't carry as well. Yeah, good one, Tony. Very slick soap, as you can tell. I wouldn't be doing this if there wasn't enough residual slickness here. Awesome, absolutely awesome combination. That's one for the books, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of gents from Instagram here, which I'm digging. Logan's also on Instagram. Just saying, Logan, answer that one, please. Wow, this stuff is this thing's mowing it down, guys. Absolutely thrilled to bits. Judge, I'm not gonna repeat that one. Ah, okay. Well, I guess he's gonna have some sort of a spotty Wi-Fi signals if he's on vacation there and hiking. I hope he's all right. It's plenty of fun. Wow, very smooth, guys. Very smooth. Brilliant soap. I'm really surprised. Yep. That's right, Logan. Yeah, we had a great conversation yesterday. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll just wet the face and then we'll do the pickups. What's everybody else's hobbies consist of? Okay. Hockey. All right. Well, as a Canadian, yeah, of course, hockey. All right. Oh, it looks like Carrie, he's got a lot of hobbies there. Okay, reading, sci-fi, mountain biking, cooking, Asian food, climbing, hiking. Wow, craft ales and soap making. Well, yeah, okay. We all benefit of the soap making part. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's not much to pick up. This is a very efficient laser. Not aggressive, but it really takes it down. Just gonna take the rest out of the brush. Whoa, whoa. All right. Natural hairbrush loses one every now and then. The weight of this razor, this is like moving a tank across your face. You guys getting any of that feedback, or is the microphone not picking it up? Oh, okay. There we go, Logan. Knife collecting, pocket watches, wet shaving. Yep. I don't know about that. And your truck. Yeah, that 68 F100, Ford F100. That's he's got some really nice pictures on Instagram on that one. If anybody's interested. All right. Well, guys, that's kind of the downside of having an efficient razor. You get done quicker. Titty, glad you could make it. How are the steaks looking? Since you've got all those ribeyes and ribs and everything on the grill here for everybody. Isaac Asimov. Yep. All right. Let me just go under here. All right. Cold water, of course, just to kind of calm things down. Always rinse with cold water. Tell you what, skin feels good. No apparent irritation. All right. Let's get out the witch hazel. Yeah, meat overdose. I get that. When you're grilling as a butcher. No, this is just as usual. My regular store variety of witch hazel. And since the question has popped up a couple of times on the witch hazel, no, I've lost my hair before using witch hazel. Not a part of that. I just aim for a more aerodynamic look. You know, it does me well. Carrie, Mike, the coarseness of my beard, it is fairly coarse. absolutely weird growth and fairly sensitive skin underneath due to the patterns that it grows in. So, you know, I have to really watch out on the first pass not to hit any spots where I'm going against the grain right away. For 4 days of growth, it went very well. I really got to say, this is a fairly efficient razor, not aggressive, but efficient. It really took it down. I'm very surprised. Aftershave. Well, I mean, we've dried down on the witch hazel. Aftershave today is not going to be a match. Wasabi helps hair growth. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Steve, for that wonderful piece of wisdom. I'm not going to put wasabi on my head. Wasabi, same old, same old. If you know what movie that's from, then you've got kids. Yeah, there's some pretty wicked growth patterns on my neck. Just to kind of explain, right here I have a partition that grows straight down. This is with the grain. Here it grows in from the sides. Here it comes out kind of like a star pattern in the middle. This side it grows into this direction. Here it grows into there, and it kind of curves up. This is fairly normal going down this way. I have a stripe in here which grows kind of going here, and you have that line in there. So just saying, there's a lot of stuff going on there. That's why I always say I got this wicked growth pattern here going on. It's growing in all sorts of directions. All right, well, aftershave is not going to be a match for today because the one that would have been closest probably is Old Spice, but I'm not feeling Old Spice today. I've dug out something from the back of the cabinet, which I haven't used in a very long time, and that is Eddie Bauer Adventurer. This is a vintage, same early 90s, mid 90s, and yeah, it's definitely got a like a woodsy outdoor scent. It's got cedar, some I can't even look it up. I haven't found the exact bottle. Crazy German pattern. Thank you. That's probably it. But yeah, it's definitely a woodsy outdoor manly scent. There's some leather in there. There's some cedar, other woodsy notes, and there's that gnat again. Hello. So yeah, we'll just splash that on. Ooh, and this is going to be interesting. Nope, not much burn. A little bit in here, and just a tad in there. Other than that, hard to believe. Efficient, smooth, great combo. Love that scent. All right, so just going over what we've used, and then we can get into the mustache a little bit and the chit chat. Then I can actually finally pay some attention. Vintage polo. I love the green. That's I mean, I know it's still around. It's not really vintage, but it's been around for like ever. It looks like Ken got held up or held up by the family a little bit, and Manny's probably out driving. So yeah, I don't blame him. So all right. Today, the brush of choice was the Grey Dog Vintage German Handle Horsehair Knot. My first horsey. And just going to shake this out and rub it dry. on a towel. Yeah, Manny's always driving. That's right. Kevy isn't here. He's probably got that new play going on. I think he said something about rehearsals. So, yeah, nice horsehair knot. And I'm going to copy Cap on this one, since horsehair has a tendency to kind of get tangled. I'm just gonna comb it out just to make sure that it doesn't get the hole of death. Hole of death, incidentally, is when the inside of your brush starts developing that cavity in there, and it's not going away for anything. So, yeah, just like any horse, you gotta take care of it. Except this one doesn't eat anything. It doesn't create a big old mess. So, all right. Wonderful. Yeah, I guess I'll have to message Grey Dog on this one and thank him that way. But I'm very, very thrilled to have gotten that brush. Absolutely thrilled. Oh, Logan's from Tennessee. Hey there. Okay. Cap shouldn't be all too far away from me. He's from Tennessee also. I'm terribly sorry, Matthew. I'm not into butchering, and so henceforth I do not have any family recipes on making sausage. I'd be there just with you. Same deal. Having to go online and having a look. Yeah, that valet shave of Kevy's. Wow. Now I've got to say, this shave here, superbly smooth. That's DFS plus. There's one slight little spot here, I think, which counts against me. But other than that, fantastic. Smooth shaven, skin feels great. Smooth. Now we're getting into the relaxing part. Oh, hold on. Let me take care of that mustache here real quick. Now, this is a German mustache wax that I picked up during my vacation, Christmas, and I've about gone halfway through it. And this is kind of like a gel type deal. Yeah, if you can see that. And it sets up fairly quickly. I really gotta watch out. Just pulling it out, getting all the strays, working it in. Shaping it up. Get the curl right. Now I hope Cap gets to go to. Well, I know he's going to that mustache competition, but he actually places well. I mean, his stash is getting seriously large. So yeah, that's pretty well it. Doesn't look all too fancy, but good enough to be around the house and get out of the way. That's one downside. You're always dipping that thing into the coffee cup. Oh, hey, Carrie. Thank you for coming by. I'm sorry I missed it. Like I said, thank you, and yeah, hope you have a good evening. Huh. Wouldn't that be something? All right. Well, anything you guys wanna talk about? No, Steve. Unfortunately, I did not get the rubber mustache saver yet. There's a word. Trying to say that 3 times real fast. Mustache saver. Um, well, I have a mustache cup, but the unfortunate thing is I only have one since I drink a heck of a lot of coffee. Um, Eventually, that thing is going to end up in the dishwasher, and I have to resort to or go back to a regular cup. Now, I've had a look at the mustache cups that Cap got, which I really like, very very nice. But I'd also like to get that mustache saver that he's got from Chrissy, his wife, which you can basically put over any cup that you have available or glass, which would be just fantastic. That would be probably the tool of choice. So, thank you, Matthew, on that comment. Thank you on. Thank you for pointing that out, Steve. I can always count on you. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't groom a whole lot. I wash it when I'm in the shower, just regular shower soap. Wash it out, get the stuff out because twiddling with it, you do get a lot of just kind of a little bit of grime in there from your hands, from what you're drinking, what you're eating. There's always a little bit that you have to clean up, and yeah, wash it out, comb it. Um, it's something I do right out of the shower, just kind of just to comb it out so it doesn't bundle up, and then put in. I usually use this stuff. Let's see. I don't know if there's an ingredients list, but I think it was on the box. And this is basically a Bavarian type mustache wax. That's what they call it. Um, it's got a very unfortunate name. It's called Brothers Love, is what it is. But it sets up really quick, as you can see. It works great. It's sort of kind of like a hair gel, a little bit like that. It's got a mild scent to it. Yes, it does. That's the goal I was going for. I like that curled up look. Um, right now, it's just kind of getting some of the strays out of the way, which are kind of halfway grown, so I can just kind of fold them through nicely. And well, to get back to the grooming thing, every now and then at nights after I've washed it, I will put in some beard balm. Just a regular Cremo type, thing that Jeffrey Smith uses, and works well. And just put it in there. Yeah, it gets a little greasy and oily, but it's good for the stash. Alex, you crack me up. Thank you. Have a good one, Nara. Thank you for popping in. Always a pleasure to have you. Yes, hold on. Hold on. Since you guys asked, this is the stuff I typically put in there. And like I said, the first time I seen it was on Jeff Smith's channel. He uses it for his elaborate facial growth, and I understand why. It works well, and it's readily obtainable in the stores. It's good stuff. You don't need a whole lot, just to kind of keep things pliable and moisturized, just to give it some food. So that works well. Yeah. Now, I don't know what you guys. It takes a lot of training. Usually this side here tends to wanna bend down, and this side naturally wants to bend up. So I'm lucky on this side, but here this side I've had to train. It's basically adding a lot of wax and constantly curling it. It's like, you know, as stupid as it sounds, if you want to go elaborate, you could use something like a curling iron or something like that. Not that I'm recommending that in any kind of way, but um, you know, just to kind of give it that training that it naturally wants to flex upward. And it took me, I'd say, till about 2 months ago. I've started growing it out at Christmas, and I finally reached a length where I can start, where I was able to start curling it. And it's constantly just kind of working it to getting it to go upward. It sits on its own, trust me. Roll over? I hope not. That could create havoc in my face. Good one, Logan. But seriously, that's what you call it. You're training a mustache. You're teaching it to stand in a certain kind of way. Well, Tim, like I said, it's nice to have, but also it gets in the way of a lot of things. If you try eating a burger like this with that stash, you're chomping on a whole bunch of hair. So you have to seriously get around some things. And Matthew, as far as the itchiness goes, like I said, beard balms and stuff like that, they help with that kind of stuff. What also helps, or helped me when I grew out my beard. I had a full beard last year? Yeah, last year. 3 months worth of growth on the face. And what helped me was just basic Nivea cream. You know, just work it into the beard, into the skin, keeping the skin's nourished, basically. That's what you that's what causes that itchiness. And Tim, as far as, yes, I have used Sterling shaving soap. Wonderful stuff. It's one of my top 3. So yeah, having to think. Yeah, as far as scent goes, I don't know if I've got a favorite Sterling scent. They're all kind of great. The ones that I picked, I don't think I've had a bad one yet. But like I said, to kind of go through what we've used today, thanks to Lock Butcher, Holy Black shaving soap. Wonderful stuff. Plenty of slick lather. Fairly soft on the inside, and I got to wash this out just to kind of get the remnants out of there later. Oh, Lordy, okay. That's why Manny isn't here. So sorry to hear that. All right, Cisco, thank you for being here. I'll probably call it a day here soon too. Just like I said, going through what we've used. Holy Black shaving soap, fantastic stuff. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a twisted version of Old Spice with something else going on. It's fairly fancy. Didn't think it would have been, you know, just kind of going off the description. As a brush, use the Grey Dog vintage German handle with the horsehair knot. Finished off with Eddie Bauer Adventure Aftershave. Fantastic stuff. And the culprit for today, the killer, the sledgehammer, I guess, if you want to call it that. I don't know. It's the RazoRock Stealth Slant stainless steel version. Heavy, awesome, efficient but smooth, and it was loaded with Dorco Prime Platinum, first use, courtesy also of Lock Butcher. Yeah, and then the result is fantastic. Oh, Sharp Dressed Man, fantastic scent from Sterling. Have that here. That's the only full-size tub that I have of Sterling's. All the other ones are the refill pucks or the samples that, you know, just 2 samples mashed together. That gives me 2 ounces of soap, and it's good enough for what I need to use it. All right. I agree with you on that, Judge. Sterling soap is fantastic stuff. I don't think I've ever had or gotten a bad shave out of one. So that's why I do count it to my top 3 favorite soaps that I have in my den. Speaking of, I'm gonna try and get the Shave Den tour on the way tonight, with possibly the first section being razors and the aftershaves, because I have that all here. And then I need to see how I can do the setup outside at the, you know, where I store my soaps, because I have a little bit of a lighting issue there, so I've just got to fiddle around a little bit, and that might be tomorrow. That's I'll get that going, and then hopefully that'll clear out some questions that I've had. You got this soap, you got that soap, and you guys are welcome to see what I have. I hope you guys enjoy that. Well, now the Sterling splashes, the ones that I do have, I absolutely love. I've got the well, you'll see it in the video. I'll point that out. But I'm babbling on. I'm out of coffee, so I think it's time to call it a day. I'm sorry for the rough start with the technical difficulties, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, having you guys here and talking to you guys. It's always a joy. Thank you, Tony. And yeah, I'll let you go and do your stuff on your Saturdays, the rest of your Saturdays. I know our British members are basically at the end of the day already. We've got half the day in front of us, and Tony, he's way ahead of the schedule here, you know, over there in Australia. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll leave it at that, and wish you a good weekend. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Tony, Logan, everybody that showed up. It's always a pleasure. So thank you, guys. Have a great Saturday, and be safe, okay? I'm going to end this now. So have a good one.